Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Look. Wrestling 101, classes in session. Pay attention to the teachings, that's from Andrew and Derek. I mean, these guys making a killing with no competition. Dynamic duo better than the Hardy Boys and the Dudley Boys. Everybody make some noise, mess with them, you get destroyed. They cannot be beat, take a seat. Watch them do they thing on the MIC. Face defeat, they cannot be seen like JC. Oh my goodness, it's a killing spree.
Hey everyone, this is Andrew from Wrestling IQ 101. When I'm not hosting our podcast, I'm usually at collarandelbowbrand.com. That's right, Collar and Elbow is the only place that combines wrestling with street attire. And I know what you're thinking, I want to look fashionable too, and I also want to save 10%. So head over to collarandelbowbrand.com and use the promo code WIQ101 and look fashionable and save some money. And now, on with the show.
Hey, it's the kid, Vinny Pacifico here, and you're listening to Wrestling IQ 101.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another edition of Wrestling IQ 101. I'm Andrew, and you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Wrestling IQ 101. And today I'm at the Middlesex County Fair, covering all the action of the UWA Elite Mike Davis Memorial Tournament at Crossroads. Let's go talk to some of the guys, shall we? Hey guys, I'm standing here with Robbie Roller, man. How's it going?
Great, man. How you doing?
Good, man. Congratulations on that huge win at iWrestle.
Thank you. It was tough, but to be honest with you, it feels great.
Yeah, I mean, last time we spoke, you were challenging TJ Blade. Brandon Kirk was in the mix at Homecoming. I mean, how's it been able to regroup and now, seeing some gold?
I mean, it's been great. Like you said, Brandon Kirk was getting in my hair when I was trying to fight TJ Blade one-on-one for that title. Mm-hmm. So then me and Brandon Kirk, we actually had a little street fight where I wound up beating him, and I think that's really what set me on a roll. From then on, I was like, you know what? If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. And I said that I was going to be a Grand Slam champion. I won the Iron Man Championship to do that. So, I mean, why not say it now? I think I'm going to win the Crossroads tournament and represent my boy Mike Davis, R.I.P. But, yeah, feels great.
I mean, you just talked about Mike Davis. I mean, what does this tournament mean to you?
Well, to me, it means a lot. This is a tournament that I myself have won twice, but I have never won it under the homage of the Mike Davis Memorial Tournament. Mm-hmm. So winning it now, it just means so much to me. A lot of people don't know this, but me and Davis were actually pretty close. So it would be amazing to win this and, just honor him.
Yeah, I mean, you got some steep competition in there, but I think you're going to fare pretty well. You just got some gold, right?
Yeah, that's for sure, man.
So, Robbie, now that you're the champion, what kind of legacy do you want to leave this title? Because maybe the last time you were the UWA champion, you didn't rep it right?
Yeah, no, I definitely didn't rep it right. So I think what I can say as for how I'm going to represent this title, let me put it to you this way. Mm-hmm. The Wretched Bows held that title for 547 days. Mm-hmm. I plan on surpassing that, and that's what I'll leave that as.
All right, Robbie, where can people get you on social media?
You can check out the R-Star on Instagram, also Robbie Roller on Instagram, Robbie Roller on Facebook, or Robbie Vincent Birmingham on Facebook as well.
Well, best of luck tonight and throughout the tournament.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, man. You guys, I'm standing with the kid, Vinny Pacifico, man. How's it going?
Very well. How are you?
Good. I mean, you just competed here at UWA Elite. I mean, how was that getting out here in the fair?
It was amazing. The crowd here tonight, it's hot out. Didn't expect the crowd to be as hyped as they was, and they were so hyped. They were feeling everything we did. They were really enjoying it. It was a great crowd, great atmosphere.
Now tonight, I mean, you were competing in the Mike Davis, Memorial Tournament. What does that mean to you, man?
It means a lot to me. Mike was a great person. He was always looking out for everybody, great in the ring, and it just breaks my heart. So I'm happy I was able to be a part of this, and it's an honor and pleasure to be here. Such a good cause.
So what's going on with you, man? How you been since we last talked?
I've been very well. I've been wrestling a lot in the Midwest, Rockstar Pro, IWA Mid-South, great places to wrestle. Back there Wednesday morning, we have Rockstar Pro Wednesday, we have Thursday XWA in Rhode Island, wow. And Saturday Warriors Wrestling, and Sunday A Matter of Pride Wrestling.
Hey, man, you're all over the place, man.
I'm trying my best. I'm very happy with the way things are going.
Yeah, so Vinny, I mean, when you get a chance to be at the fair like this, I mean, what do you like to do?
I love to just go all out. Love to wrestle. Love to do everything I can to just give the fans what they want, and for such a good cause, just really have like the best match you can every time. I was here 2 years ago. It was amazing. Always a good time. Always a good time.
Are there any arcades or any games like that you like to?
Oh, the Ferris wheel. There's so many. I love arcades, and I also love rides. And there's like Ferris wheels here. There's roller coasters here, and best believe I'm going on them.
Yeah. So Vinny, where can people get you on social media?
You can get me at Vin Pacifico on Instagram, Vinny Pacifico 1 on Twitter, and Vinny Pacifico at Instagram. Vinny Pacifico on Facebook.
All right, Vinny, take care, man. Be well.
Thank you very much.
Sitting here with the Icon Magic. How's it going?
Everything's good, my man. Having fun today. How about you?
Yeah, last time we saw each other, Joey Ryan left you high and dry. Joey Adams.
Yeah, but I got a little revenge back tonight.
Yeah, I hear, man. Tonight, you and King tag teamed up. I mean, that's a great tag team right there in itself,
It was fun. It was the first time we ever teamed up together, and I had a ball.
Yeah, I mean, we're here at the Mike Davis Memorial Tournament at Crossroads. What did Mike mean to you?
Mike was a good guy. I wasn't. I knew Mike by talking to him. We wasn't really like buddy, but he was a nice dude. I talked to him a lot. In the locker room, he asked me for a few vices, and I think the kid would have been one of the top dogs in the UWA elite.
Yeah. I mean, so tonight, what an emotional win for you guys here. What are you looking forward to, in the next couple of days here at the fair?
Basically the win. Get some wins and get some hot dogs.
Yeah.
Kiboshes, or whatever you want to call them.
Did you get the cotton candy?
No, not yet. I've been eating what do they call it? The tater chips with the cheese and everything.
Spiral ones. Magic. So I'll let you get going. But where can people get you on social media?
You can catch me on Andrew Morgan on Facebook, and we're getting ready to do the Fat Boy Nation on Facebook. On Facebook, I mean. Everything's fat to me.
Magic, always well to see you, man.
Definitely, man. You take it easy, man.
I'm standing with the real bro, TJ Blade, man. How's it going?
Oh, it's going great, bro. It's a lot of fun here at the Middlesex County Fair.
What a year makes, last year you were eliminated pretty early. This year you're the champ that runs the fair. I mean, how has this year been for you?
Oh, it's been, unpredictable. I'll say that much. I mean, winning the UWA championship back in November, that was a goal of mine, and I finally accomplished with it. And to come back here this year at the Middlesex County Fair with the UWA championship feels great, man.
I mean, tonight, Brandon Kirk taking you to the limit, but even with ripped pants, he still got in there and hit, hanged with the champ.
Brandon Kirk, he's a hell of an athlete. He puts up a great fight. Just doesn't have the greatest attitude. I mean, they do call him the Rogue for a reason.
Yeah, so you're absolutely right. I mean, what an emotional, event this is for you guys, you and CUA. At the end of this tournament, who do you want to see?
Honestly, there's so many great competitors in this tournament that the competitor I want to see to win this is the one with the most heart and desire, and the one that wants to lay it all out on the line, just like Mike Davis did. That's the competitor I want to see win.
Well, TJ, man, best of luck. Hopefully, keep defending the championship and keep winning. And where can people get you on social media?
Social media, real easy. At TJ Blade, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Awesome. Nice and easy.
Yeah, you made sure as TJ, man, be well.
You too, Andrew.
Hey guys, I'm standing here with referee Ryan T. Man, how's it going?
Exhausted. Doing great. How are you?
Good. I mean, you were in the midst of all the action here tonight at the fair. I mean, how was that being in every match?
9 matches within 3-hour span. Awesome. Just straight up fun. A great workout. But the real most important thing is just seeing all the people who are not maybe wrestling fans come out here and seeing what wrestling is really like or what it is. It's fun.
Yeah, we saw you passing out those cards, man. What was on the cards?
Oh, that's my business cards. At Big Dan Winant. DM images. I'm gonna put them over. DM images. My business cards has a social media. Ref Ryan T. 23 Instagram and Ref Ryan T on Twitter, and pass it out to everybody and try and get my name out there.
Yeah. I mean, not only did you get your name out there, you got in the ring the whole time. I mean, what does Crossroads mean to you, man?
It's different. So Mike Davis, who's not here anymore. it's a whole different feel. Like even just seeing when they put up this belt and this sorry, I'm like looking at it and just can't speak of it. But yeah, it's now that I think about it, it's just the entire world to me. It means a lot. And before the show, I even the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. I'm sorry, I'm a big believer in religion, but in my own faith, I apologize for anybody who doesn't do not want to.
It ain't nothing to apologize.
But yeah, it means a lot to see that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously emotions here for you. I mean, I'm guessing this had to be a must. Be part of this a week for the for the fair. So.
Oh yeah, that's like, of course for Mike and for his family, but even before that, like we started here 6 or 7 years ago. I remember walking down here, the fireworks went off Monday night when I was wrestling as a one gimmick. And me and TJ Blake come down, and the fireworks went off in the same color of our gear.
Wow.
And it was like, oh, this is dope. So, so ever since then, I'm like, there's something special about this, man. There's something really special. You bring around people like icons, like Magic, come standing right over here. He's laughing at me right now a little bit. But no, it just straight up. It's a whole different feeling. It's like basically like a getaway camp. It just brings everyone together.
The thing I love about you, Ryan, is that you're interactive. You're dancing with the fans. You're getting the fans into it, and you just refereed like 3 matches. I mean,
yeah, man. Like it's an adrenaline rush. This is wrestling's my anti-drug. It's for any that could be a cliche, but in all honesty, I love it. It's part of my life. Part of my next tattoo.
Next tattoo.
Probably gonna be a wrestling ring. No, maybe not some stripes, but it's gonna be a wrestling ring. Definitely gonna be a wrestling ring.
Man.
Yeah.
So Ryan, in closing, where can people get you on social media if they want to connect?
On Instagram, it's RefRyanT23, and on Twitter, it's RefRyanT. So yeah, I'm actually, just to give you guys a heads up, just got booked for House of Hardcore in September.
Snap,
So
man. Congratulations. so keep an eye out in the ring for him.
Yep.
Keep an eye out in the ring for him in UWA and wherever you go.
Yeah, and I'm not sure when this is going up, but honestly, if you're here at the county fair, please come say hi. We want to meet you guys. We're just not here for wrestling. We want to meet everybody.
Absolutely, man. Thanks for taking out the time and do well.
No problem, dude. Thank you.
Everyone, I'm sitting here with Big Dan right under the DM sign. How's it going, man?
Doing good, man. Long time no see. We got here a couple days ago. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, due to like some unknown circumstances, KTB actually came out and made the save, right?
Yeah, I mean, they threw down my camera, dude, and with the Thomas brothers, you gotta expect the unexpected, and I don't think they were expecting what we threw at them.
Yeah, it's kind of like Superman just ripping off the normal clothes and the wrestling gear, right?
I got messed up fairly quickly, but it happened. I think I'm gonna go on like World's Fastest Changer or something like that.
You don't even need the phone booth. Just
just need a curtain and an entranceway.
Yeah, right. And some bad foes in Team Thomas.
Absolutely.
So last night, Team Thomas, they almost interfered in the match, right? I mean,
right.
The music went off and nobody showed up, and KTV run to the back.
I was here and I wasn't paying attention. If I knew they were messing with the audio equipment, maybe I should have been on guard over there, because KTV lost a very important match. Would have loved to see him advance in the tournament. I mean, I have my shot Thursday. I'm hoping I can get through, get into those finals and become the, Crossroads champion in memory of Iron,
Mike Davis.
Davis, yeah.
For sure. I mean, maybe I think Miles Thomas has been saying there's no collusion with the audio. I think he's running around here saying that.
Do you trust anything that comes out of that dude's mouth or his brother Eddie?
No, and I hate that they adopted the moniker Beast. Eddie. I mean, that is so synonymous with Kyle.
Like they said, they can say whatever. Like I said, they can say whatever they want. Do you actually believe what comes out of their mouth? They could say they're the president of the United States, and I wouldn't believe them.
I mean, it's not for us to believe; it's for them to believe.
Yeah,
right?
I guess some people like believing their own stuff there.
So
legend in their own mind. I guess that's the word we'll use for them too.
Absolutely. So we were at the big, the Middlesex County Fair
Tuesday night, man.
what do you like to do when you're not here wrestling? I mean, is there any rides you like to go on? Anything you have to get your hands on to eat?
I'm not too much of a rides guy, to be truthful with you. I get that motion sickness probably because of all those burgers and stuff I ate.
Okay.
But if you're here at the Middlesex County Fair, they have dog bowls with tater tots, french fries. They got gyros. You can't go wrong with a Zeppeli or 6.
For 6?
You can't go wrong with a funnel cake. You can't go wrong with any of this stuff here. Just make sure you hit the treadmill really hard once you get home, I guess.
I always look like I can't hide the evidence, like, because I'm always like covered in powder and stuff like that.
I haven't been able to hide the evidence for 34 years, Drew.
So, tonight we're paying tribute to Mike Davis.
Absolutely.
The whole week. What did he mean to you?
It means everything. I mean, Mike Davis, when we started this reboot or whatever you want to call it in 2012, and Mike was one of the guys that were with us, and to watch him grow and develop throughout the years and come into his own persona, especially with guys like Mike Seaway and TJ Blade, who's our UWA Elite champion right now, it's truly a great thing to see. And you're just so proud of them for how far they came, just having the knowledge over the years to really entertain a crowd, which is truly something special to watch.
So, Big Dan, where can people get you on social media?
Social media, I'm at Twitter at Big Dan Winant, Facebook Dan Winant or DM Winant Images and More, Facebook / DM Winant. I'm on the Instagram at DM Winant. Make sure you hit up KTB, my brother. At KTB Malls, Kyle Winant on Facebook. I believe it's KTB Malls on Twitter as well. He's been doing some great things, wrestling in about 3 countries in the past year and a half. Just took a tour of Maine, Iowa. Not Iowa, I'm sorry, Ohio.
Yeah, right.
And Indiana. He thought he was actually wrestling in Tennessee. He's like, I'm wrestling in Memphis. I'm like, oh, that's cool, Tennessee. It turned out to be Memphis, Indiana.
Oh, yeah.
But he's been all over the place. I mean, obviously I do the photographs. We went to Louisiana together, had a great time down there for WrestleMania weekend.
Oh, wow.
He's just doing his thing, showing the world what he's got, man. Very proud of him.
Yeah, and also, make sure you check out the pictures. But Dan, he's a phenomenal photographer. And we'll see you soon, man.
Yep. Thanks, Drew, man.
Hey, guys, I'm standing here with Rich Reed. How's it going?
It's going good. It's good to see you here, man.
Yeah,
I'm having a great time.
Yeah, it's night 2 of the Mike Davis Memorial, man. Well, what's been some of your favorite matches you've seen so far?
Man, the match we just saw between Officer O'Hare and KTB, that was an amazing match.
Yeah.
I think all of them were really good, but that one, it was just, the intensity was like no other.
Yeah, I mean, tonight you had to prepare, right? I mean, how's your voice feeling?
So far, so good. My voice is known to hold up till about Sunday.
Yeah.
So I think I have a good 5 days left.
5 days? It's funny because last year around this time is when we first met. What has changed for you within the year?
Changed with me within a year is just, I just feel more and more comfortable. I'm just learning more things in this business, as far as my craft and even the craft of others. And it's just, in some ways it's the same old thing, but you just keep progressing and just feeling better about what you do.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to put you on the spot. I mean, you get to sit down and watch all the matches. Who do you think is going to win this tournament this year?
Man, you're right. You are putting me in a tough spot. It is so hard to say. I mean, every single person that has advanced so far is just so good. It's a pick 'em. You may as well just get some quarters and start flipping them. I don't know.
Does anybody try to pickpocket you when they get in the ring or anything like that?
All the time. Mm-hmm. All the time. Poor me.
Yeah, right. Poor you, Rich. So, where can people get you on social media if they want to?
You can go onto my Facebook page, Rich Reed, The People's Voice. It's been under construction for quite some time now, but I'm looking to get a lot more active in the near future and post, all the events and just staying in the mix in this New Jersey wrestling world.
I hear you, man. Well, best of luck, and we'll see you soon.
All right. Thank you so much. Good to see you, brother.
Hey, guys. I'm sitting here with KTB, man. How's it going?
What's going on, Mr. Andrew Pace?
So, KTB, tonight, what a huge win for you. Officer O'Hare. I mean, how was that, getting there with him?
Well, to be honest with you, for the first time in a while, I got to get a clean victory without the Thomas brothers being in there, so it felt great.
I mean, yeah, you mentioned the Thomas brothers. The music went off yesterday, distracted you. You ran to the back. What was going through your mind?
What was going through my mind is the Thomas brothers, like I said, and I will keep repeating this over and over again, they don't belong in the UWA Elite. They need to be shut up. So my goal right there was just to find him and get rid of him.
Yeah. What's your feeling about Eddie? Thomas, he adopted the name Beast.
Eddie. I mean, he doesn't grind my gears as much as Miles does, but yeah, if he's related to the Thomas, I don't want him here anyway.
Yeah. I mean, how was that for you this past Saturday at iWrestle? I mean, your surprise appearance, you came out and Dan, looked like he's being hassled by those guys again.
Well, they're nothing but trouble starters. They're picking on somebody who doesn't need to be picked on. And unfortunately for them, it happened to be my brother. So if somebody gets involved with my family, they're going to have to pay the consequences.
I thought that was great because he was like Superman, just changed the wrestling attire so quickly. So Kyle, man, what else is going on with you, man? Where are you wrestling next?
Coming up, I've got Game Changer Wrestling, lost in New York. That's August 17th, Melrose Ballroom in New York City, I believe it is.
Okay, great.
And yeah, that's what I got coming up right now. It's going to be a big show. Wheatus is going to be there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
singing
man.
Teenage Dirtbag.
Wow.
Yeah. So I mean, besides that, there's a lot of other bigger things on that show as well.
Yeah. I mean, we're here at the Middlesex County Fair. What does this tournament mean to you, Mike Davis Memorial?
Mike Davis Memorial Tournament is such. I mean, unfortunately, I was cost last night, but the Mike Davis Tournament, Crossroads Tournament is everything in the UWA to me right now. I mean, we fight for a lost brother. We fight for that reason, for him. And the Mike Davis Tournament is just, like I said, it's everything. I would love to win the Crossroads Tournament, the Mike Davis Crossroads Tournament again.
Yeah, what a beautiful belt, and stuff like that too, and plaque. Let's end this on a high note. We're here at the fair. What's your go-to snack? What's your go-to ride? Do you play the arcade games?
I don't play the games.
Okay.
I don't play the rides.
No?
I'm terrified of not controlling my own height.
Oh my god.
And but the only thing I really look forward to, and it's the sleeper of the fair that everyone should get, is a nice shaved ice snow cone.
Oh really?
That's my go-to every day.
The sleeper, wow, man.
They're amazing. I love it.
So Kyle, man, it's KT Malls on Instagram.
Yeah, KTB_Malls.
Yep. And I can get you on Kyle Winant, right, on Facebook?
On Facebook, yeah.
Awesome. I'm getting used to getting your handles. So yeah. I'm standing here with Beefcake Charlie, man. How's it going?
It is going fantastic here at the Middlesex County Fair. Fun time here at UWA Elite.
That's right. I mean, you just competed against Jacob Terrasso. I mean, was he a little bit of a challenge compared to what you thought it was going to be?
I mean, Andrew, I could tell you that he was a very big challenge, very big challenge that had me very nervous, but I'd be lying. Jacob Terrasso, he tried to step up to me. He tried to be a tough guy, but it really didn't pan out that way, so...
Man, every time I see you, man, you always have like a new persona. You always, you could be so serious. You could be, just so enlightening and thrilling. I mean, how did you come up with this new persona, man?
Well, I can tell you one. I'm heavily inspired, and I think you can probably agree with me when I tell you this. As a wrestler, I'm very inspired by wrestlers before me that they make you want to see them wrestle. I come out, the new zebra print stuff. I drew inspiration from guys from the 80s, especially Brutus Beefcake, who's one of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
So, but I just come out. I feel in today's wrestling, but maybe not enough people really can put it this way. In wrestling, I feel it's more about why do I want to watch this match rather than, I'm just going to watch this match to watch this match. I want to give the people a reason to cheer and a reason why they want to watch the match. So I just come out there and be as effervescent and vibrant and fun-loving as I can.
Man, that's awesome, man. I mean, very versatile competitor. You do it all, man. What's new with you, man? How you been?
I've been very good. I've actually been very busy. This is my busiest year in wrestling to date.
Awesome.
I'm almost at 60 matches for the year. very busy in New Jersey, South Jersey, all over New England. Have Limitless Wrestling this weekend up in Maine. I gotta say, man, wrestling's been good to me this year. It's been my busiest year to date, and I'm not slowing down anytime soon.
Yeah, I mean, the fans are very familiar with you at OTW and WrestlePro. What could the rest of the UWA Elite wrestlers and fans get to expect from you?
Well, I gotta say, if I keep wrestling here, they can expect just to see a fun match, have a good time, and like I said, a reason to be here and a reason to want to cheer.
Yeah, I mean, you alluded earlier that we were at the Middlesex County Fair. What's your go-to ride or snack or something?
Well, I gotta say, I really haven't branched out from the ringside area just for this fair. And I'm gonna be honest, it might sound lame, but I kind of pack my own food.
Oh no, it doesn't lame at all.
But
it's pretty expensive here.
I really do like the atmosphere here. I think what UWA Elite is doing is great. Love the setup. The fans are great. Hey man, I look forward to coming back to this every year.
Yeah, man, and hopefully you do, man. And hopefully we'll keep seeing you compete in more and more companies, like you said.
Sounds great, man. Keep your eyes peeled.
And where can people get you on social media?
Instagram and Twitter, both the same handle, @WrestleBeef.
WrestleBeef, man. Well, Beefcake, be well, man, and see you soon.
Thank you very much, man.
Hey guys, I'm standing here right next to Dave Swan, man. How's it going?
It's going good. It's going good. It's Tuesday night at the Middlesex County Fair right now. We're getting ready for the third show of the day. Yeah. So things are going well.
UWA Elite, man, is a fantastic show. What goes into preparing for each show?
A lot, especially the week of the fair. This year we have 22 shows running over the course of 7 days. We have a 36-man tournament with 36 different participants. A lot of work goes into it, a lot of scheduling, we have 3 shows every day except for the weekends where we have 4 shows each day. And on Saturday night we have the big Crossroads show, which is 9 matches and everything, so it's a good time. But it's a lot of work, a lot of prep.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, you're no stranger to getting in the action yourself. I mean, sometimes you have to make some tough calls out there, right?
Yeah. Sometimes things happen. Sometimes I have to get involved. And, I try to let the referees handle their business and take care of everything. I respect the referees' decisions, but, sometimes things have to go over their heads.
Yeah, I mean, you've been seeing it now. I mean, what's your opinion on Team Thomas getting involved with Kyle the Beast and Big Dan?
Team Thomas can be a lot to handle sometimes. Mm-hmm. Or should I say Miles Thomas can be a lot to handle at times. And, Kyle and Big Dan have asked me to let them handle their business in the ring where they prefer to handle their business, so I'm granting them that opportunity. And,
How do you feel about TJ Blade carrying the UWA Elite Championship? Do you think he's doing a great job?
I do. I'm very proud of TJ Blade. TJ Blade was here when UWA Elite kind of rebooted 8 years ago, and I've watched him grow into, he was a kid when I first met him. I watched him grow into a man and a wrestler that I'm extremely proud to call my champion.
Yeah. So, Dave, where does UWA Elite go from here, man? I mean, do you want to start looking at other venues?
We're very happy at Holy Trinity Church in South River, New Jersey. That is our home base, and that will continue to be our home base. It's kind of the perfect venue for where we are right now. But you're going to see a couple other venues popping up in the near future that we're excited to be working with. And I don't want to say anything until everything's official, but you'll be seeing some other venues and stuff popping up in the near future.
And Dave, we got to ask you, man, where can people get you on social media or UWA Elite?
Well, best way to get in touch with UWA Elite, go to UWAElite.com, UWA Elite on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. It's just UWA Elite on everything. You can follow me on Twitter at UWA President. And it's the best way to get in touch with me.
Well, Dave, thank you so much for taking out the time. I'm glad we finally got to talk.
Enjoy the show. We're about 10 minutes out.
And then for everybody else, come back to the fair every year because UWA will be here. Thank you. keep up for their upcoming events. They have them every month. Hey guys, I'm standing here with the Wretched Bows, man. Bows, we gotta talk about what happened on Saturday.
You were there. Everybody that was there saw what happened. And let me tell you something. Robbie Roller cheated to win that match and take my Ironman championship away from me. 547 days that I worked my ass off for, night in and night out, to defeat opponent after opponent, and he had to cheat. The rules clearly stated by pinfall or submission, and he had to stoop almost as low as I stoop and choke me unconscious to take that Ironman championship from me. So to answer your question as to how I'm doing, you can hear it in the tone of my voice. I'm still recovering from a damn near crushed larynx. So I'm not doing that great.
Yeah. You must have a rematch clause. When are you going to invoke that?
You want to know something? I'm going to shock the world right now. Because my eyes are focused on bigger and better things, like the Mike Davis Memorial Crossroads tournament, and I won my quarterfinal match tonight. So I move on to Crossroads and a semifinal match against two other opponents who are yet to be determined, but it's not like it makes a difference, because no matter who it is, I'm walking out, going to the finals, and getting back my #1 contendership opportunity to take back what belongs to me, and that is the UWA Elite Championship.
Two completely adversaries of yours, Jeff Cannonball and Brandon the Bull. He's kind of been a thorn in your side, at the fair this year.
Brandon, I'll tell you what, he truly is dumb, because you would think after Last Breath, when I damn near broke his neck and just made him another victim that I stitched onto my coat, that he would get the picture. But no, he had to come at me on Monday night, and then in our tournament match, he still brought it. And I'll tell you what, he's tough, but he's dumb. And tough will never outweigh dumb.
Yeah, all right. So let me ask you this, man. You mentioned the memorial for Mike Davis. Winning that, what would it mean to you? How special would that be for you?
I'm going to get real with you for a minute. Wrestling aside, that would be the greatest accomplishment in my entire career. To date and in the future, nothing can stand toe-to-toe with the fact of being able to hold that plaque, that belt, to be able to go up to his parents and shake their hands and let them know that what we do is for Davis, night in, night out, month after month after month. Davis lives on in each one of our hearts. So what that would mean to me, words can't even describe what that would mean to me.
One last question. Earlier, this week you teamed up with the Severed. Strange bedfellows, right? How was it teaming with them?
I have to say, I kind of felt right at home.
Really?
It's...
That's scary. You just had the scary smile.
It's very rare in this world when you can find somebody that shares the sick, twisted, demented thoughts as you, and to find three of them that align. I look at them, and I definitely could see them as brothers. But like I said, my focus is on the Mike Davis Crossroads Memorial Tournament.
So I'm going to run away because that was pretty scary. But in closing, where can people get you on social media?
Like always, on Instagram at Wretched Bows, Twitter, Wretched Bows, and on Facebook, The Wretched Bows.
I am walking away very slowly.
As you should. As you should.
Hey guys, I'm standing here with Brandon the Bull, man. How's it going?
It's all right. It's all right.
So Brandon, Saturday, how did that feel knowing that you got voted in to participate in that triple threat match?
It's awesome knowing that I was voted in, and that the fans wanted to see me win the UWA championship. It's just upsetting that I failed them and that I couldn't do what they wanted me to.
Yeah, here tonight, the Middlesex County Fair, you went up against the Wretched Bows and Jeff Cannonball. Two familiar opponents to you, man. What happened out there?
Bows got the better of us. I don't know what I'm doing Saturday night. So I just got to look forward, and I don't even know if I'm going to have a match Saturday night, to be honest.
Yeah, are you going to try to make your own breaks and just show up,
I'll be here. I don't know if I'll be wrestling, but I'll be here. So we'll see what happens.
What a heartbreaking loss tonight, right? This is something that you were looking forward to all year. You were so close last year. You had your hands almost on that plaque. How was that?
it was awesome last year being in the finals. I wish I could have won. King Tech won. It's upsetting this year being eliminated in the first round. 3 guys, Bose, Brandon Bull, Jeff Cannonball, those are 3 guys that you all want to see advance. Only one could advance, and it was Bose. And we'll see what happens.
Now that you're out of it, I mean, who are you rooting for to take this?
I mean, I'm rooting for Tech. I hope he does it. I hope he pulls through, and it's the first ever 2-time Crossroads back-to-back tournament winner.
Well, that's pretty awesome, man. I mean, that you guys are tag team champions,
former tag team
best
champions.
Friends. Yeah, that's awesome that you're keeping the support going. I mean, you think he would do the same for you?
Absolutely, 100%. If we can't be a team, we're still there supporting each other. That's what we're doing. This is what we agreed upon.
So I mean, it was about a year ago when we first talked, man, at the fair. What a crazy year it's been for you, man. What's changed for you?
Everything. Everything's changed. I've had my highs, I've had my lows. More highs than lows, which is always a good thing. And the only thing I could always do, and what I always say, is I can only look forward to the future. So no matter, a loss is a loss. I just gotta look past that and move forward.
Yeah, I hear you for sure, man. Brandon, where can people get you on social media?
You can get me on Twitter at Brandon_the_Bull, on Instagram at Brandon the Bull.
Awesome, man. Thanks for taking out the time and do well.
No problem.
Hey guys, I'm standing here with Clay Sawyer, man. How's it going?
Really good. Really good.
Yeah, tonight, an impressive win, right? I mean, moving on
to the second round Saturday. Hopefully it'll go to the third round, final round.
What would it mean to you to actually capture that Mike Davis Memorial Trophy and title?
Oh, jeez. I mean, the hands that held it, people who won this tournament in the past, I don't know. It's a lot to match up to. But hey, if I could do it, then I guess I'm right there with him.
Yeah, I mean, you vanquished Big Dom for now. How was it getting getting that money? Spent it?
Yeah, I went to the buffet.
Did you see Magic there?
Did I? No.
No, you didn't see Magic at the buffet?
No. I guess I was expecting, but no.
Which buffet was it? Like Golden Corral or like OTB?
Oh, I love Golden Corral.
Oh, yeah?
That's the best. That's the best down-home cooking you get right there.
I think you're more like a Cracker Barrel kind of guy, right?
Well, it's not a buffet.
Oh, yeah, it's not a buffet, but...
I mean, I am a Cracker Barrel kind of guy.
Fried steak?
Sure.
All right.
Breakfast.
Man.
Breakfast.
Oh, man, that's awesome. So, man, we're here at the fair. What's your go-to snack or ride?
Huh? What's the what?
What's your go-to snack or ride at the fair?
I haven't eaten anything yet, but I do remember last time there was this like buffalo chicken, huge plate full. It's like 8 inches tall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I guess I might look around for that this weekend. Before the semifinals.
Who do you want to see against in the finals? You got so many competitors in this tournament. Who would be your dream matchup? If you can pick your 3 opponents, 2 other opponents.
I haven't really been in the ring with John Bose very much. Once or twice, like battle royals or like a 8-man tag or something.
Sure.
But I've never been in a real match with John Bose, so maybe I'm looking forward to maybe something like that happening.
Nice, man. So hopefully, you've been on a roll here at UWA Elite, so hopefully that continues, man. I mean,
I hope so, man.
Where can people get you on
your
social?
Words to, I don't know how that saying goes. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, man. Where can people get you on social media if they can even?
No. Just come to the Middlesex County Fair, meet me, and that's it.
Or find a show that you're on and keep looking at Clay
I'm
Sawyer.
a very elusive wrestler.
Yeah, that's for sure. So thank you so much for taking up the time, man. Best of luck, and we'll see you soon.
All right, thank you.
Hey guys, I'm sitting here with Everett Cross, man. How's it going?
It's going good. How are you, my friend?
Good, man. You're known as the king of drivers.
God of drivers.
The god of drivers, right? So, I mean, how'd you come up with that moniker, man?
Well, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time is Terry Funk. And he wasn't really necessarily a big guy, but everyone feared his pile driver. And I kind of was like, well, I'm about the same build. Like, maybe I should look into this. And then I started looking into drivers, and then the addiction started, where I started looking for every kind of driver, and then it just kind of like, I need to master them all.
Yeah. So what's your favorite driver?
As of right now, my favorite driver is the Tiger Driver 91, and the one I just started doing, the pump handle Samoan driver, I call the Dream Eater.
Wow, man. You're handing a lot of people with that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Everett, let me ask you a question, man. When you're in that ring, you know, what goes through your mind, you know, right now, you know, competing under the UWA Elite Crossroads for Mike Davis?
I knew Mike Davis for a while. He was a good friend of mine. And we always talked about how much we loved wrestling. He was, you know, a huge fan of it. And they asked me last year to be a part of it, and I was very excited. And when they asked me this year, I was ecstatic, because that is someone that I'm really close with, and this tournament does mean a lot. And I intend on winning Crossroads and doing it for Dynamite Davis.
Yeah, how was it being able to come back under UWA Elite banner tonight?
Oh, it was you know, it's like being away from home. UWA put faith into me in the beginning, and it's why the God of Drivers exists now. There wouldn't be a God of Drivers without UWA, and you know, I love them to death. They're our family.
Yeah, we see you all over the place now. You know, how's that been for you, just being able to work other places?
It's been a lot of fun. It gets tiring because it's a lot of demand on my body, but you know, I usually push past it just for the love of wrestling and drivers.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about this before because I couldn't wait. But who is your favorite person to drive?
I have two people that are my absolute favorite. Number one being Matt Vertigo, and a close second is Joey Ryan. I love driving Joey Ryan.
You have to touch his.
I have 3 times.
Oh, 3 times.
3 times. He's given me the lollipop 3 times as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I mean, you're the only person I ever spoke to. I mean, how was that?
Grapey.
Really?
Grape lollipop. Yep.
Oh man.
I'll never forget that.
Oh man, that's incredible. So, where can people get you on social media?
You guys can find me on Twitter and Instagram at God of Drivers, and on Facebook. You can like my page, which is The God of Drivers, Everett Cross.
Awesome, man. Thanks for taking out the time, and be well.
Have a good one, man.
Hey, guys. I'm standing here with Jeff Cannonball. How's it going, man?
It was very good. Just wrestled the UWA Elite Fair. It's my first time at UWA Elite this year. It was a great time being back.
Yeah, I mean, last year, I remember you and Brandon the Bull got into it. You know, you guys had a match. This year, you guys are in the match again, but this time, the Wretched Bose was in there.
Yeah, and I think yesterday, Bose and Brandon had a little confrontation, so they kind of were doing their own thing while I was kind of just there being, for the first time probably ever for me, I was the little guy of the match. Yeah, right. Just kind of getting in the way of everything.
Well, that's right. I mean, the last time I saw you, man, it was at Synergy Professional Wrestling.
Yes,
I mean, you teamed up with Tara Calloway. You even had the dinosaur there.
Yep, Rex the dinosaur.
I mean, how was that, you know?
Teaming with the dinosaur?
Yeah, teaming with Tara and the dinosaur.
It was awesome. You know, Tara, as I'm sure you know, and most people know, is my fiance, so it's always cool when I get to tag with her, and that was only my second time with the actual dinosaur being a part of it, and that's a sight to see, so that's awesome to do.
I mean, Rick Wallace and Will Nightingale, they were pretty formal opponents, right?
Yes, I would actually probably wrestle them again any day. I had a lot of fun. You know, not too much actual hatred. It was just a friendly competition. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were dancing out there and everything.
A little dance, yeah. Not my strong suit in the world, but, you know, I try.
I thought you did pretty well out there.
Thank you. I try real hard.
Yeah, you represented us pretty well, because I can't dance either, so. So, Jeff, you know, we're here at UWA Elite. I mean, we talked about this last year. I mean, what does Mike Davis mean to you?
You know, like, I think I said it last year probably. I had his last match ever, so being a part of his tournament's an honor. Like, right up, like, even though I haven't worked for UWA Elite this year, just schedules haven't matched up and things, you know, I had to be here at least one day because I had to at least be part of his tournament. I think he's something, you know, he was family and he was a good buddy of mine, and I'll always remember that. And so it's an honor to be a part of a tournament that's solely to pretty much at this point commemorate him.
I mean, what a phenomenal ending, because you got a "Please Come Back" chant, you know? Are you used to that by now?
I've gotten a couple. I did not expect it tonight. Not because I didn't think I did well, but more because it's a fair show. At fair shows, you don't get that often. You don't get the fans who follow the company, but I guess UWA Elite has such a rabid fan base that they do come to the fair shows and they do come enjoy the shows here. So they all remembered who I was. And so I didn't expect it tonight, but it was awesome to hear.
Yeah, we also talk about this Dropkick Depression's coming up, right?
Yes, sir. The brainchild of Tara Calloway. I will be there. wrestling Mr. Zero, Chikara alumni. It's always a good time. It's the second show, and I can't wait to do it again. And this year seems bigger. It's closer to where I live, where I think the majority of wrestling fans in New Jersey are, in Old Bridge, New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking forward to this year. I think it's going to be something, it's going to top last year.
And that's September 9th, right?
I'm going to trust you on that one. I'm bad with dates.
All right, well, I believe it is. So
I trust you.
Jeff, where can people get you on social media?
Everything, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Jeff Cannonball. Also, The Flaming Table, my YouTube show, which has been dormant for a little bit. However, I promised a lot of people that this Thursday I will have a new episode up.
Oh, man, I can't wait for Thursday. I mean, I'm just counting down the days, man.
I've got 3 episodes in the bank, so I'm going to come back hard.
Oh, man, awesome to hear, man. One of my favorites. And thanks very much for taking out the time, man.
Oh, of course.
Hey, guys, I'm standing here with stuntman Chris Powers, man. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Doing well, man. A rainy day here at the fair.
Yeah, but we still keep going, you know.
Yeah, I hear you,
gotta
man.
do it.
So, I mean, the Severed, man, you guys have been pretty dominant here at the fair so far. I mean,
yeah, I feel like as a group we really click, and you know, it's power by numbers.
How'd you align yourself with these guys?
Well, they kicked Cronin out of the group, unfortunately, and then you know, Joey Adams contacted me because I wasn't in UWA at the time, so they asked me if I wanted to come back, and I joined Joey and Jacob, and the rest is history now.
I mean, how close were you and Joey Adams before this?
Honestly, not too much, but you know, we had matches over the years together and against each other, and you know, it was always athletic, competitive type.
Mutual respect, maybe?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I hear you, man. So tonight, you know, everyone here is representing Mike Davis in this Memorial Tournament, even if they're not in a Memorial Tournament match. What does it mean to go out there and perform and knowing that, you know, in memory of him?
It means everything. That's the whole reason why we do the fair now. You know, we run the tournament throughout the whole week in Mike's memory, and he will never be forgotten because of that.
Yeah. So, I mean, Joey Adams, you know, he has the briefcase, man. You know, if he cashes in tonight, you know, will there be a celebration? I mean, you guys have a plan for that?
Yeah, once Joey cashes in and wins the championship, then you know, Jacob and I are also going to dominate elsewhere in the company, and we will just take everything over pretty much.
Now, you guys are pretty scary guys, but you have to have a fun side here at the fair, right? I mean, do you guys have a go-to ride or activity you guys like to do?
I just like to eat all the fair meat.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
So, Chris, where can people get you on social media if they want to?
You follow me on Facebook at my stage name is Christopher Bizub. You know, out in Hollywood. That's what I go by. So, find me there.
Awesome, man. Thanks for taking out the time. It'll be well.
Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm standing here with the Oddsoul, Vinny, Cenzo, man. How's it going?
What's up, man? Things are well. How's my buddies over at Wrestling IQ?
Oh, man, we're doing pretty good, man.
Awesome.
Doing pretty good.
Good to hear.
So, Vinny, you know, SWF, man, you and 5 have been on a tear. What can people expect, man, going into the future matches?
So the next, well, I shouldn't say the next because we obviously have our Love for Lucas show coming up. But the next SWF show, if you will, it's quite an interesting mix we have going on. I know for me personally, I'm very much looking forward to standing across the ring. It'll be me and Big Dominic Truex versus Magic and Steve Mack. You have that old doghouse just fight there, and you have the fight of the Furious Five. I mean, you can't ask for a better battle.
Yeah, I mean, I know Magic hits hard, and Monsta Mack probably hits even harder.
Oh yeah, so. I've been hit by both of those dudes for a good portion of my life, and that being said, I have all the respect in the world for them, but I feel like this is one that me and Big Dom will absolutely benefit from going all out and taking the W.
Now, you just mentioned about the benefit for Lucas, man. What an unfortunate tragedy. You know, you've been a big part of helping people raise money, right?
I will take myself out of the Oddsoul right here for a second, if you will, and be Vinny Santoriello, the parent. Just because this calls for that. I will take zero thanks and zero credit for that. The wrestling community came through huge, SWF and beyond, in donating to, like you said, a very, very tragic loss. No parent should ever have to bury their child. Super sad. And we, like we had said, we created the GoFundMe in conjunction with Dave and his family. And SWF will be having a show at the Jackson Fire Hall on Saturday, August 18th. That will be next Saturday, correct?
Yeah. Do you have any preference who you fight that night, or And is it fair game?
It's fair game. Honestly, this show isn't, like I had said, like an SWF show, if you will. It is an SWF show, but it's not going to be congruent with storylines. There's just going to be some, what we like to call it, just some awesome professional wrestling. Obviously, nothing will ever bring Lucas back, but if we can help mildly distract people for a while, put a smile on people's face, get them excited, have them yelling at us, that's the goal. And it's all in tribute to Lucas, man.
Yeah, and maybe that will help, Ace Marksman, cope with some of this, get his mind off of what's been happening.
Absolutely, because Ace and Dave, if you will, great person, man. And, we have his back every step of the way.
Absolutely, awesome dude for sure. Tonight, everyone here is paying tribute to Mike Davis.
Absolutely, a good friend of mine.
Tonight, what does it mean to go out there and perform, and what would it mean to you to advance?
It would mean the world to me. Behind the scenes, I was good friends with Mike Davis, the person, as well. So it's still sore, man. It's very recent. None of us wanted to hear that call, that Mike had gone. And it's a special place in my heart for this. Obviously, eyes on the prize. I'm the odd soul every time I'm in the ring. I want that W. But if I had the opportunity to go out there and do my thing for Mike Davis, that's more than well enough in my heart to me.
Yeah, absolutely. And, in closing, let's cheer this up. Let's cheer the people up a little bit. We're at the fair. Mm-hmm. What's your go-to ride? What's your go-to, game or food?
I like beer and dog bowl fries. That's like my favorite.
Dog bowl fries?
Hell yeah, dog bowl fries, man. Get chili cheese fries, stick your face in there like an animal. What does it get more odd soul than that, dude?
Yeah, you definitely do, man. No Ferris wheels or anything?
Nah, dude, I'll be puking everywhere once I eat the fucking dog bowl fries. Oh, no F words. My bad.
You good, man. It's all good. Vinny, man, thanks for taking up the time.
Oh, no doubt, dude.
Oh, yeah. Where can people get you on social media?
You guys can get me on Instagram at OddSoulCenzo. You can get me on Facebook at Vinny Cenzo. And I believe my Snapchat, if you want to see the hilarity of my life and my pooches, is OddSoulCenzo as well. Don't quote me on that, but I'm sure you'll find it sooner or later.
Well, Vinny, be well, man. It's always good seeing you.
Likewise, dude.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, hopefully I'll tag the Lucas show.
Oh, dude, awesome, man.
Hey, guys, I'm standing here with Joey Adams, man. How's it going?
It's day 3, Wednesday of the fair.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I've lost my voice. But most importantly of all, I still have my golden ticket briefcase now. Me and TJ Blade squared up, and I challenged him after our match to a tag team champion. Oh my God, I'm beat. A tag team match tonight. And I can choose any partner I want, and he can choose any partner he wants. My goal tonight is to dismantle TJ Blade. I'm going to find the biggest, most powerful guy. I don't know who yet.
Yeah,
it's going to be somebody.
You got so many choices. Big Dan's here. Steve Mack. Any of those guys in contention?
Well, Steve Mack is definitely a contender. It seems like he's gotten a little too friendly nowadays, though. I don't think he would be Severed material. The only reason I haven't picked one of my members of the Severed is because they both have matches tonight. I don't want to interrupt and throw them off.
John Bowes, man, he was a formidable ally. Could he be like an enforcer maybe one day to the Severed?
See, the weird thing is the relationship between me and Bowes is we respect one another. And I feel like in many ways, me and Bowes try to outdo one another. Our personas are very, very similar. If I could be honest with you, Andrew, he's someone I have been eyeballing for the Severed for quite some time now. So that is not a bad choice coming from a brain like yours, so I have to give you some credit there.
There is some wrestling IQ in this brain, I guess. So, you walked out the other day, you said you had your golden ticket, and what was that about? Because, you could have finished the match, you could have won.
I don't think the people here at the Middlesex County Fair deserve to see Joey Adams in a title match. I'm not going to give myself away. I have to wrestle for an entire week, and then you're telling me I'm going to waste my cash in on Saturday when I'm only at 60%? No. It's going to be when TJ Blade doesn't see it coming. When I have my moment, my chance, I'm going to strike, and I'm going to complete my journey in this company.
Yeah, time is almost running out, right? You got to cash that in.
I have all the way until November, so that's 3 months away? Something like that?
Time is getting closer.
The time is now, and I don't know when, but it's going to happen. I might even take the full year. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, hopefully you don't wait. I want to see you cash that in and be successful, man.
Absolutely.
So I know, Joey, you have no social media. You don't want to be bothered. I'm just going to leave you alone now.
You know what, Andrew, for once, I'll say good interview.
Thanks, man.
Have a good one.
Hey guys, I'm standing here with the One Fit Wonder, Mike Seaway, man. How's it going?
Good, bro. How you doing?
Good, man. We got to talk about what happened at iWrestle. You know, you were so close. You had your hands on the championship. Brandon Kirk, I mean, he kind of got one over, right?
It was rough, man. It was rough. I don't think I've ever been beat up that badly by anybody in the UWA, so it was definitely an eye-opener for me. But trust me, things aren't over between me and Kirk.
Yeah, I mean, now that you said things aren't over, I mean, what's the next match you want to have with him? You know, is there a stipulation you want, or just regular old match?
I just want my hands on him. I want that championship. I don't think there's any better way I could hurt him than to take that title from him.
Now, I remember how emotional last year was for you being here at the Crossroads Fair. I mean,
yes.
I'm sure things have not changed in that respect. But knowing that you're going out there and performing, you know, even if you're not in the tournament, you know, what does it mean to you to be part of this?
Dude, like today, it's August 8th. Today is the Bro Team Back's birthday, actually. We were actually formed 3 years ago today. Every match, whether it's in the tournament, not in the tournament, the county fair was everything to us. So, like, whether I'm part of the Crossroads tournament, as long as, you know, every match I have here, I know Mike's watching me. It means everything to me.
Yeah. I mean, how do you feel about Mike and TJ out there? You know, he's competing. You know, he's had some good matches. You know, one with Brandon Kirk as well.
TJ's killing it, man. He's doing so well. I'm and I'm doing my best. I'm not gonna sit there and say I'm not on his level, but TJ is something else right now. Like, he is the face of the company for a reason. TJ's the man.
Yeah. I mean, have you thought about maybe asking him for that title match?
I would never ask for anything I didn't think I earned. So we'll see. We'll see what happens over the next few months as far as opportunities go. But I would love a title match with TJ. But we'll see what happens.
Mike, man, I gotta ask you this: where can people get you on social media if they want to connect?
Instagram at Mike Seaway, on Facebook Mike Seaway. Anytime, bro.
Yeah, you just made that so easy for everybody.
I'm easy to find, bro.
More people were like you, man. Mike, man, be well. We'll see you soon.
Ooh, yeah, Andrew Peace.
Yeah, it's John Damage McNeils, man. How's it going?
Sorry, I just had to do that. How are you doing?
Good, man. No, I like that. Most people don't, you know.
Yeah, they let you handle it.
Yeah,
I like to come right in and jump right in on you. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I mean, you know, you out there tonight, you know, brought the fight to the designated hitters. How was that?
Oh, it was great. It was fantastic to tag with TJ Blade. He's a fantastic champion and a great representative of the UWA Elite, and I was truly honored. And it's amazing for me, being kind of an elder statesman here in the UWA Elite, to watch TJ Blade from his humble beginnings and all the way back in 2012, watching him wrestle the 6 o'clock shows here at the fair, to come to this point where he's main eventing every night, and the crowd loves him. It's fantastic, and I'm just honored to share the ring with him.
I know you're eyeing that championship, man. I mean, you might be teaming with him tonight, but I know you got your eyes on that. Is that right?
Absolutely, and that's what the tournament about, and that is what tomorrow night is about, Thursday night. I have my tournament quarterfinal match against Radley Belmont and Mike Massacre, and I plan on advancing, and, you know, TJ knows what kind of fight I bring, and if I were to win the Mike Davis Memorial Tournament, TJ would know exactly what he's in for, and that's the former 3-time UWA Elite champion.
Yeah, I mean, if you win that, will you feel vindicated now that you have some value again?
I believe so. I question the management's motives. I think it's a good thing to do. Once again, I am aware of a few things. I'm aware of there's a lot of great young stars here in the UWA Elite, a lot of talent, and there's not always room for a lot of guys who with all of this talent. But I know I've got what I've got left in the tank. I know I can go, and these guys know it too. And I'm not here trying to stop anybody from succeeding or having opportunities here in the UWA Elite, and I will continue being a part of the UWA Elite, whether management has any value in me or not.
Yeah, I mean, you know, iWrestle. I mean, how was that getting out there? You know.
It was fantastic. iWrestle, it was a changing point of my year, to be honest, to get into the ring with Dell and to win that submission match when I was probably almost certainly an underdog. Mike Dell is an accomplished wrestler and has a submission and has had a submission for years, whereas I just recently started doing the Regal stretch. But Mike Dell's one hell of a competitor. I'll give him that, despite his crap attitude.
But you know, sometimes you know when you get down to the nitty gritty and when you see the darkness ahead of you, you got to reach down deep, and that's what I was able to do at iWrestle, and I changed my fate. Not to quote a Disney movie, Brave, but I did. I changed my fate for this year. That's a big victory coming out of iWrestle, and it gives me, what's the word, Andrew? It begins with an M.
Momentum.
Momentum. Very good. Yes. Every wrestler's favorite thing in the whole world. Momentum, baby. And I'm here at the fair, ready to rock and roll and move on in every segment of the tournament until I am the last man left. And my picture is hung right in the center of that bracket board, 20 feet to my left, that none of you can see because this is an audio interview.
Yeah. Let me ask you one last question, man.
Sure.
You know, if you make it to the finals, who are the two guys you want to face?
It would be 3 guys if I made it to the finals, and I will tell you all 3 guys I would want to face. First, the finals. No, it's a 4-way.
Oh, sorry.
And first, I would love to face none other than Brandon Kirk, the Rogue. Despite his attitude, he is a maniac in the ring. Speed and agility out the wazoo. I can't even keep up with him half the time. He is one heck of a shooter, and I'd love to get in there with him and grapple around. Another guy who I'd like to see get into the finals is I always call him Doctor because I've known him for a long time. The Wretched Bose. That big Goliath and me haven't messed around in a long, long time, and I will have you know a little bit of history, sir, than me. And at the time, Dr. John Bose were in the finals of the inaugural Memorial Tournament. So there's a little bit of history there. And the final guy I'd like to see in that final is, well, I got to give it up for my old boy, King to the Tech. I don't know if it would work out that way, given the way the brackets are, but I would love to get into the ring and mix it up with my best friend, King Tech, because it's been he just lost.
I just lost.
He just lost. Okay, so maybe I'm gonna pick
Nicholas K. He was the one who was
Nicholas K. is a guy I'd love to get in there. Honestly, it's hard to pick because there's so many guys, and there's also different guys who are coming in, maybe doing one-shots, perhaps. Like, you got Vinny Cenzos, you got Steve Max, you got anybody who could be in here. I don't care who's in the finals, provided I'm in the finals, Andrew. And I'm going to do everything I can in my power to be in the finals. Come hell or high water, brother.
And where can people get you on social media?
Of course, as I say every time, I'm terrible at social media. I'm a 32-year-old man, and frankly, I want to be left alone. But you can catch me on Facebook at Sean Damage McNeils. You could also catch me on UWAElite.com. A lot of my information and stuff is on there. Also, we got ticket information, merchandise information. Definitely want to check that out. Also, there's tons of guys on roster who have active Twitters and love to tweet and do all sorts of funny things, so make sure you follow them. Just their names. Odds are if you write their name, you will find them. But I'm not on the Twitter sphere. I am on the Twitter sphere, Andrew, but I haven't checked it in like 6 years, and I think I tweeted one thing.
Wow.
So,
Must be pretty good, though.
Yeah, I think I had 22 followers.
Hey, that's
not bad for a guy who never. Hey,
Not bad.
whatever. But thanks for thanks for chatting with me, brother.
See you soon. Standing here with the returning Lucas Finnegan, man. How's it going?
It's going good. I'm hurting right now, but it's going.
I mean, how was that? Being back in the ring for the first time in a long time.
It was last thing, yeah, because I remember I talked to you the last time, and it was December for SWF, and I was worried at first because it's like, I love being in the ring so much and just entertaining everybody, and then like I took time off to play in my band Newborn Kings, and Corvus actually contacted me, I want to say maybe like a month ago, and he was like, hey, we're doing the Crossroads at the fair, I know you haven't wrestled in a while, would you be interested? And I'm like, screw it, like, hell yeah, man, let me, I'll put on the boots again. And dude, just coming out, it felt, especially like with guys like Corey and Powers that are so good in their own right, it was so easy. Like, just like riding a bike, man, just came through there, just people cheering, and it all just brought that excitement and feeling back to me that like, it's like you don't know, you miss it until it comes back to you, and you're like, wow, like I missed that a lot. You know what I mean?
We're gonna see more of you in the ring, or?
Slowly but surely. Right now, I'm still focusing on the band thing. My, like I said, my band Newborn Kings, we've been recording an album since March, So once that's all done and we kind of put that out and see where that can take us, I might end up coming back for like another full-time run. I don't know yet. You know, it's all kind of up in the air.
You know, tonight was a memory of Mike Davis. You know, what do you mean to you?
Oh, you're gonna make me, don't make me tear. Dude, I loved Mike so much, and there's parts of me that like regret never hanging out with him as much. You know, being he was in PA and stuff like that. Obviously, it's harder to go hang out with. But like every time I saw him at UWA, man, like we would talk the whole time, joke around. He'd always talk about, you know, him wanting to come see my band play and shit. And like I know he was a musician, so I know he actually like cared. It's not like one of those like kind of friend things where like, oh yeah, dude, I'll come check out your band. He was like, nah, dude, like I want to check out your music. Like it actually interests me. So like, yeah, man, he was a one-of-a-kind kid, and I love that guy, and it's really sad he's gone. But, you know, like, here UWA does right by him by, you know, for this week, especially the Crossroads tournament, busting our ass and taking every risk possible to show him, you know, if there is an upstairs and wherever he is, like, if he's in heaven or if he's just soaring through the cosmos, time and space, like you just... As long as everything's good by him and we show him that, you know, we're still out here busting our ass, then that's what we kind of do for it.
I mean, we're here at the fair. Is there a go-to ride or snack that you like to?
Oriental barbecue, 100%. Get the pork. If you don't get the pork or if you get anything else, you're a loser.
And it's not kosher.
I don't care. I'm not kosher either. It's pork or nothing. That's it.
All right, one last question. You have a secret talent impersonating Rob Fury. Can we get a little bit?
Rob Fury. You know, we're over there. We're selling gimmicks. We got a show lined up at the Knights of Elks over in Pacifico. We're expecting a gate of 45,000. But the room only sits about 200, so we'll see if we got a ton of fans. We got Vinny Cenzo booked as a new clown gimmick. It's gonna go over well with the kids. Can't wait to see you there. I'm putting up flyers over at Black Betty's Go-Go Bar.
Before we go, man, where can people find your band and where can they find you on social media?
Awesome. So they can find me. My personal Instagram is snake_Pliskin. My band's Instagram is Newborn Kings Music. Facebook, Newborn Kings. You don't need to find my Facebook. I'm kind of boring on there anyway. And I think that's pretty much it. I think so. If I forgot anything, somebody will chew me out for it, but whatever.
Thank you, man, for taking out the time, and we'll keep an eye out for
where
you.
Where can I hear this? That's what I want to know.
Right, well, you have to go on YouTube.
Yeah.
Then you type in Wrestling IQ 101.
Yeah.
Then you hit that subscribe button.
That's what I'm talking about.
Then you leave me a like.
Yeah.
And then you send me some fuck money.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. See how we do that? You tell me to promote and then I make you promote. That's how things work, bro.
Yeah, and then you can go buy a shirt.
There might be some way you can actually get that fuck money. In about 6 months.
Sometimes you gotta pry open your hole to get that fuck money. If you know what I'm talking about.
Guys.
Says Virgil.
In the background, that is Ronnie from the Northport Network. You check them out too on Twitch and stuff like that. So, guys, you know, it was great seeing you, man.
Thank you, man.
I hope we see some more of you, man.
Thanks, dude. Thank you so much.
Hey guys, I'm standing here with the legendary Monsta Mack. How's it going, man?
What's going on, Mr. Andrew?
Yeah, man, we're at the Middlesex County Fair.
Yay!
You know,
you smell it? Do you smell it? As you walked in, the shish kebab meat just smelled. The smell just came right in, like it's calling me. It's like, "Come here, Daddy. I love you."
Is that your go food?
At the fair? Yeah, meat on a stick. It's definitely my meat of choice.
Yeah, a lot of the guys here like the dog bowl. Is that one of your other?
No, I it's gonna sound horrible. I'm very plain with my food. I don't like mixing it. If it's cow, moo, oink, cluck, I'm good with that. But if you put anything else with it, I don't want it. Leave it alone.
All right, I hear you, man. I'm pretty plain myself. So tonight you're 1-1. At the Crossroads. You took the fight to Brandon the Bull. I mean, how was that getting in there with him?
It's kind of crazy because I've known Brandon the Bull since he's like sperm.
Okay.
And to be in there with him, I've been a part of UWA Elite since 2010, around there, and I saw him go from a pimply faced teenage boy to a pimply faced grown up man. Okay. You know what I mean? In case you're wondering why he wears the mask. but he's become one of the guys who represents UWA Elite, and he's somebody that had Jersey All-Pro been around, he would have been a part of it because he's grown up in the system with us. He's been a fan since forever. He's paying his dues the right way. Still has a long way to go at certain points, but he's somebody that he doesn't give up. And he brought the fight today, and I was very pleasantly surprised at the fight he brought.
You know, last time we saw each other, you were bringing the fight to TJ Marconi for that SWF championship. You know, now, you know, new sites, you're going to be facing Vinny, Cenzo, and Big Dom, right? In the next SWF show.
With Magic as my partner. I mean...
How old school is that?
In this area, it doesn't get any more old school than Magic and Steve Mack as a tag team. We might have to break out some dancing moves and make Cenzo and his partner earn their paycheck that night.
So, Steve, where can people get you on social media if they want to connect?
Steve Mack DHS on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. D like David, H like Henry, S like Steve. I always have to say that because people are like, I missed it. What did you say? And I'm like, DHS, the hit squad, stupid.
Thank you, man, for taking out the time.
Thank
Best
you,
of luck
Andrew.
in the future.
Man, listen. From day one, I've been supporting you and your boys, and I'll always support you guys. I'm very happy to see the growth and success you guys have been having last year, and I can't wait till we hit episode 101.
Yeah, but thank you. I mean, we couldn't do it without you.
You did it without me. I just spread the word a little bit in the beginning. That was it.
That really helped us, man. And, it's always a pleasure seeing you, man.
Same
Can't wait to see you in a few weeks.
Tell the guys to say what's up, and I'll see you in a few.
I will. Hey everyone, thanks so much for listening to our coverage of UWA Elite Crossroads, the Mike Davis Memorial Tournament. And hopefully you like this episode and like us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Wrestling IQ 101. You can subscribe here, leave a like, or listen to us on the B Plus Player Network. See you soon.